Hello everybody, welcome to the jungle. Today we're going to discuss why I think the Philadelphia Phillies will not win the World Series. In fact, I don't think they're going to get too far in the playoffs if they make the playoffs. So a couple weeks ago, Hall of Fame journalist Jason Stark, who is not only a master storyteller, but he's excellent at getting analytics and metrics and goes deep behind the numbers to tell a story based on what the numbers, how many runs, how many hits, runs, homers, whatever, anything involving the metrics and the numbers pertaining to baseball. And he came up with the Philadelphia Phillies and how many games they had scored either 0 runs and gotten shut out, or 1 run. So I did an update because it was about 2-3 weeks ago that I heard his snippet on the radio. And as of last night, the Phillies have been shut out 10 times and have scored 1 run 18 times. It's 28 games, and we're not even done through August. So there's still approximately 30-35 games left in the season. So right now, as we sit, it's about roughly about a fourth to a fifth of their games they're scoring no more than 1 run. It's not sustainable. You can't do that and get into the playoffs where everything's tightened down. If they're only scoring 0 or 1 run against the possibly the number 3, 4, 5 starters, on half their games, they're not going to be able to do it against the upper echelon pitching staffs. The Dodgers and the Cubs and some of these other Milwaukee Brewers. Even the Padres have a half decent pitching staff. They're going to have a tough go. I do think they're going to get in the playoffs because they still have way too much talent not to make the playoffs, and they're right there at the wild card spot. I think they get in, but I don't think that they're going to last very long. At most, they win 1 series, but I don't see them hitting the division championship or getting to that championship pennant game or to the World Series, let alone winning the World Series. Let me know your thoughts. Can the Phillies win the World Series? Can a team that can't score on a third or fourth of their games, can they actually be a threat in the playoffs? I think consistency matters, and they just don't have the offensive consistency. The pitching has carried them through up until the last couple weeks, and then now the pitching's starting to go sour. So this team is really having some issues being consistent with both the hitting and the pitching, and I think that's going to be a problem long term. Give me your thoughts. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Love to hear your thoughts on if the Phillies can hit the World Series or if they can right the ship in the next 35 or so games. Can they get this together before the playoffs start? Let me know. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.